A lot about how hard he's worked, and it's good to see a guy that was on his way to being an all-time great back physically able to fall.
Speaking of all-time greats, Jason Kidd knocks down his first field goal. Jason Terry's come into the game. Pretty play from Hill. Got hit, and he'll go to the line for two. So just under 5 minutes remaining here in the first. Suns up by 2, and Alvin Gentry just moments ago. Here's one of his huddles.
Hey, guys, we're okay. Hey, the one thing is that we're going to keep the pressure on them. We got to keep attacking, okay? And I tell you, we can get the ball in the paint anytime that we want it. All right? Anytime that we want it.
Well, that's never really been a problem for them. As first free throw off the mark. Well, Shaq having his way.
You've done your job. Help has to come. 4 other guys have to understand, hey, he's in trouble. Let's get the ball out of Shaq's hand.
Oh, Holland's whole body doesn't equal in mass Shaquille O'Neal's one leg. I mean, the guy has no chance in that matchup on the back down.
Hollins has played well since being obtained, but such a difficult matchup. He's got 3 fouls. He sits. Dampier has 2 fouls. So Brandon Bass is in the game. Terry knocks down a 3, and that's one of the bonuses for having Josh Howard is that Terry can come off the bench where he's excelled this season.
And I think when O'Neal's in the game at center, if I'm Dallas,
traveling violation.
I'm playing Nowitzki at my 5. I'm going to make O'Neal guard out on the perimeter because putting Hollins on him gives you no advantage.
Right now, Robin Lopez, the rookie's in, as O'Neal sits down. Kid looking to post up. Terry, another 3. Back-to-back threes right off the bench for Jason Terry.
Now, I really don't understand why the Phoenix Suns would look to double-team Jason Kidd on a post-up. At this point, you have to say, Steve Nash, he's yours. Defend him one-on-one because when you double-team, he is finding shoot.
Nash turns it over. Second turnover for Phoenix.
I couldn't. This guy is one of the great passers. He's not an efficient two-point shooter, Jason Kidd. Make him just back in, and back in.
And he did that time and drew the foul as Nash picks up his first. Our NBA calendar, Tuesday on NBA TV, Fan Night, New Orleans at Miami. Wednesday on ESPN, Portland at San Antonio, Utah at Dallas. All those games playoff implications. Thursday on TNT, same thing. Philly at Chicago, Denver in LA. And then next Sunday, Dallas at New Orleans, followed by Boston at Cleveland. So many positions still up for grabs. With 10 days to go in the regular season, is Kidd able to put it in? And Dallas up by 5. Nash on the drive, bumped by Terry. So Jason Terry picks up his first foul. Mavericks in the penalty, but the Suns have been struggling from the line, although not this guy. Steve Nash is on pace to set a career high for himself for free throw percentage. He's been incredible from the line this year, shooting at 93%, yet he's only third in the NBA. As the league right now, we've talked about this before, right now the league has a chance, and as you see career all-time, he's number 2. The league has a chance to set a record for highest league average in the history of the NBA, and Jose Calderon of Toronto is on pace to break the all-time single-season record. Some great free throw shooting this year. Richardson being attended to. Aaron Nelson, their head athletic trainer. Kidd gets inside. What you can just sense, he has the matchup and taking it right to the rim.
And you see the move made by the Phoenix Suns. They bring in Barbosa, and he switches onto Jason Kidd. You just got to do a better job of meeting him outside of the paint.
3 turnovers now for Phoenix. Dallas shooting 65%. Howard, pretty move for Josh Howard. And he's having a typical first quarter, 9 points. Nash, nice backdoor to Barbosa, who's back in the lineup. He played on Friday, had missed 7 games before that. Injuries have been a part for Phoenix, too. Remember, they're without their leading scorer, Amari Stoudemire. Nowitzki knocks down the 3. And the Mavericks have opened up their largest lead of the first period. Nash.
I would say the first team that defends one possession wins.
Both teams shooting just incredible numbers. Nice pass inside. Terry misses it. And there's a goaltend from O'Neal. So Dallas is shooting 67%. Phoenix is shooting 70%. Dallas right now an 8-point lead. Josh Howard back in the lineup and doing what he does best. Getting the Mavs off to a hot start. He's got 9 points. Dallas with a chance to pretty much put Phoenix away if they win this afternoon. And after trailing early, they now have the lead.
Ruben actually Twittered him back, and he said this: you know where I live, Shaq. And he also said, and make sure to wear your best Shaq Albert outfit to the arena tomorrow. I told Shaq about him. He said he's still just mad about us winning in Miami back in 06. Guys.
Well, he's right about that. As Hilda turnaround banks it in. Any Twittering comments?
No, we are not Twitters. But you never know. You don't know what the future holds. I'm following. We're going to follow Lisa, though.
Antoine Wright in the game as Phoenix goes to his zone. The zone is even giving them problems as Wright fires up a three. That won't go. Matt Barnes, the quick outlet.
And I like the zone by Alvin Gentry to take Jason Kidd out of bullying his two smaller guards in the post.
Which he did right away. Dallas looks like they're in the zone as well. Barbosa for three. That's good. And Phoenix, just like that, back within three.
And you much rather be in a position to play zone out of strength as opposed to weakness. Both of these teams have decided to go zone because of their inability to defend man-to-man.
And nobody's stopping anyone off the dribble here in the first quarter. Wright misses another jumper. Barbosa tracks it down. Dallas after shooting over 70%. Missing a couple. Shot blocked by Wright. A nice defensive play. Here comes Kidd out to Terry. Terry for three. Puts it in. His third three-pointer off the bench here in the first.
First one to 200 wins.
Don't laugh. Already 5 threes for Dallas.
But I've always wondered this about Phoenix. If you can score this easily, and they can, I mean, they're just an outstanding offensive team. Why wouldn't you just try a little bit harder defensively and give yourself a chance to play against anybody, anywhere?
And you see Dallas, most points they've scored in the opening quarter. Nowitzki has it. Shot clock is off. Has it stolen by Nash. He's got to put it up. Just gets it off in time. Comes up short. And that will end the high-scoring first quarter. As expected, plenty of points here in Dallas as these two teams battle for that final playoff spot. Yes, there is some defense. Antoine Wright with a block shot. Other than that, a lot of 8 buckets. Jason Terry off the bench, knocking down 3 threes. Josh Howard with his usual first quarter excellence. And after one, it's a 6-point Maverick lead. Defensive, rightfully so. We have to give some credit to two very good offensive teams.
Well, I think Phoenix is an outstanding offensive team. They have been against any level of competition. Best field goal shooting team in the NBA. Dallas is a good offensive team that appears to be great so far tonight because of the lack of resistance by Phoenix.
Right now, Phoenix, at their pace with their shooting, they'd be the highest shooting team in the NBA in the last 12 years, shooting over 50%, which is an incredible number for a team. Nice defense there from Barbosa. Dragic gets inside, holds it up, and they'll reset. Good transition defense from Dallas. So Barbosa open for three and nails it. In the first quarter, Phoenix shot 61%, Dallas 63%.
And you can give credit to outstanding offensive teams. When you look at the Phoenix Suns, there's no question about it. You prepared to play against them. It's not about stopping them. It's about taking them out of things that they do well. Make it uncomfortable for the team you're facing. And neither team is doing it.
They call the foul on Shaquille O'Neal. As he whacked him up top. That's the first on Shaq. Nowitzki to the free throw line.
Just to interrupt, I didn't see a foul.
He didn't either. You didn't think he got hit there?
I saw a clean block. You might have got him for the little hand check on the way to the basket, but up top at the moment of the shot, that was a good block.
That's the first free throw attempt for Dallas. Here's Nowitzki's numbers. He's been getting to the line 20 times the previous 2 games. Nails both there. 5-point Dallas lead. Opening minute here in the second. Nash getting his usual rest. Barbosa at the point. Jared Dudley. Goran Dragic. Shaq gets it inside. Poked away by Nowitzki. Barea ahead to Terry. Back to Brandon Bass. Gets fouled. Count it. And one. Excellent fast break for Dallas. Off nice defense.
Excellent fast break, but more importantly on the other end, great job of defending. Great help from Dirk Nowitzki. Get it done on the defensive end. You're able to push the ball in transition. Excellent extra pass to Bass. Gets the basket in the contact.
Brandon Bass, you see glimpses of some terrific play. And Bass now in his 4th year. His 2nd year with Dallas. Started off a couple of years playing for New Orleans after 2 years of college at LSU. They say he's mean and provides muscle. He's not a mean guy when you talk to him, one of the more pleasant guys, but he's mean on the court.
Well, and he's also a very good 17-foot jump shooter who has the ability to put the ball on the floor as well. And when you watch him work out before the game, you see a purpose-driven workout, and it's why he's been able to get better throughout his NBA career.
He credits P.J. Brown for really mentoring him with the Hornets a couple of years and talking about that type of preparation. P.J. Brown's had an impact on a lot of young players. Louis Amundsen just in, makes a nice move. And Dallas, their lead cut to 6. Barea at the point. Jason Kidd, by the way, had 8 assists, no turnovers in that first quarter. Barea, pass deflected and stolen. Dallas a little sloppy here in the second. Dampier back in. He picked up 2 quick fouls, guarding Shaq. O'Neal, Dragic. That won't go.
Shaq has done a very good job early in this ball game throwing out of the double team, finding guys on the perimeter.
Bass on the drive. Blocked. Amundsen throws it right back at him. Now he's double teamed, spinning, puts up a wild shot. Neely puts it in. Second effort from Bass. Head fake, kicks it out. Barea. And a 3-second violation. But you got to love the effort from Bass.
Well, I love the effort from Bass, and I love the individual defense by Amundsen. 2 times defended him very well. Good shot block right there. Then he got another one. But give Bass credit for his persistence.
And the Suns did a good job of playing hard, solid defense without fouling.
Barbosa back out. Dudley left open, puts up a 3. Jared Dudley obtained in that trade with Richardson from Charlotte. He's been playing some nice basketball for them.
I've always liked him as a player ever since he came out of Boston College.
So we'll take a timeout as the subs for Phoenix getting a job done here in the second quarter. 2.5 gone by. Second period. Suns, who trail by as many as 8, have pulled within 3.